Hello everyone, welcome back to Nick's Happy Place. Today I am super excited. Yes, I did it with my left hand. I am super excited to tell you about the return of Little Caesars Pretzel Crust. Yay! This thing is back. Today's the first day it's back on the menu. You can also get it. This is the regular one here. You either get the cheese or the pepperoni. They also have a stuffed crust version of it, but I just went with the original. The one thing I'm noticing about this, though, is if you look at it, you may notice the same thing. The crust doesn't look really pretzel-y. I mean, is it just me? I mean, usually it looks like a pretzel. It's dark brown, but this doesn't look like a pretzel. So I think I might have got gypped on this. I know it is their first day back. Maybe they didn't have the crust in and they improvised. But I don't know. But maybe it just looks a little different. But usually, when you get the pretzel crust, well, that is interesting. I ordered this as a regular pretzel crust with cheese sauce. They made this a stuffed crust. Well, that is interesting. Well, I guess a change of review then. I guess I am going to be reviewing the stuffed crust pretzel crust. But I did order this as a standard $6.99 pretzel crust with pepperoni on it and the cheese sauce. But I was going to say, that crust doesn't look right. But for whatever reason, they decided to make me a stuffed crust pretzel crust pizza. So, yeah. So, I guess I'll just go in and see what I got here. It's a bummer, though, because this crust, as I knocked my camera over almost, this crust doesn't look like a pretzel crust. This just looks like a regular stuffed crust with salt on it. That's what it looks like to me. And you got the traditional flimsy crust on there. Well, that is just odd. I don't know what to say about this. I'm kind of disappointed because I wanted the original one, because that original crust is usually pretty darn good. And this one, like I said, this just looks like regular stuffed crust with salt on it. So I don't know, but I'm just going to give it a try and see what I got and go from there. Like I said, since it does have the cheese sauce on it, if you know me, I do love my pizza sauce. When it comes to pizza, I got to have pizza sauce. But when it comes to the pretzel crust pizzas, I'm okay with the cheese sauce. So I'm just going to go in, give this a bite, and see what I got here. It looks like they put a good amount of cheese on there. And once I get closer to the edge, I'll go under the hood and I'll show you. Here you can see some of the cheese sauce. I don't know what to think, guys. I was so looking forward to the regular pretzel crust. And there's a little bit more under the hood there. I am getting a salt from that they put on it. Let me see here now. Like I said, that looks like a traditional crust. This does not look pretzel-y at all. And I know this is the first day of the pizza. It looked like a new guy was handed it to me. So maybe just a breakdown in communication there on their end. But they definitely knew this was supposed to be a pretzel crust because they put the salt on it. But crust-wise, this is just a stuffed crust. So I don't know what to think. And like I said, they do sell, it's $6.99 for a regular either cheese or pepperoni stuffed crust with the pretzel crust. Did I say that wrong? It's $6.99 for a regular pretzel crust. And then it's $9.99 for a stuffed pretzel crust. But like I said, this looks just like a regular crust. There's no other than having the salt on it. So I'm not sure what to think about this. Because if it had like the regular crust, the pretzel crust on it with the cheese, I considered getting that actually, but then I'm like, no, I don't want to do that because I want to go in with the straight up pretzel And I even checked my receipt down there, and I got charged for the standard. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes these reviews don't go the way they should. Things get messed up and this and that. Well, it ain't my fault. I ordered the food the way I should have ordered it. Instead, I got a stuffed crust with salt drizzled around the corners of it. But anyways, I'm not even sure what to say on this case. Here, I can open my windows. It's kind of warm out here today. We had like an ice storm come in. A lot of parts of town have been out of power yesterday from like 10 o'clock or from 6:30 in the morning to like 4:45 at night. My power was out. Beautiful though. A lot of people, a lot of trees went down because you get all that ice on it, froze on it. It looked beautiful on some trees, but yeah, not good when it's knocking down power for people. And a lot of people are still without power around here. But not changing the subject here. That breeze actually feels good. I don't know what to think about this because I'm not sure if this is not pretzel crust at all. It doesn't even look like the normal. I mean, unless maybe for some reason it is, but usually it looks like pretzel, and this is what they gave me. Yeah. I don't know. I love you, Little Caesars. Yeah. But I guess I'll just have to review this one as the stuffed crust, the pretzel one. And I'm going to have to eventually get another one to review. I'm kind of disappointed because I really just wanted a straight up pretzel crust. I know I shouldn't complain because I got a $3 more expensive pizza, but this just isn't the same. As far as rating this one, going off of a pretzel, stuffed crust pretzel, I don't really know what to think of this one because that crust does not look like pretzel. I mean, it have some darker moments, but that is not, when you get a pretzel crust pizza from Little Caesars, it's defined. The crust is more defined. It looks like a pretzel. It tastes good. This one is just a regular stuffed crust with salt on it. They're passing it off, thinking that I'll put a little salt on there. They could at least call me if maybe they didn't have the regular crust in it. But they're taking orders for it online. You think they could have somehow shut that off or something, but I don't know, guys. But anyways, I mean, the pizza's still good. I mean, I do like I said, I'm not normally a cheese sauce kind of guy. I don't like my Alfredo sauces on my pizza. I just like a straight up pizza sauce. But when it comes to the pretzel crust and that and their cheese sauce that they put on it, it's actually pretty decent. But this one I'm kind of torn though. Because that is definitely, in my opinion, not a pretzel crust. So, I mean, I guess I could just leave this review as inconclusive. If I had to rate this as a pretzel-crusted Little Caesars pizza, I can't really say it's not pretzel crust to me. Maybe I'm wrong, but that definitely is not how they usually come. But I was rating that. I guess for this review, I'll just have to leave this as inconclusive because I don't want to knock it. Because maybe there's the real pretzel crust, stuffed crust is out there and it's amazing and this place just made it wrong. But that, to me, you can leave your opinion in the comments, guys. Does this look like it's supposed to be pretzel to you? I mean, if you just have had the pretzel crust, you'll know it's a good crust. And I don't know what the heck they did here. But yeah, they did me wrong here. But otherwise, I guess I'll probably just have to eventually get another one and see what happens here. But this is weird. I mean, I could go back in there right now and say, hey, it was supposed to be pretzel crust. You gave me the stuffed crust, and have them whip me up another one. But I only got a limited lunch, so I don't got the time right now. So maybe I'll just have to do another video on this one. I was excited too because the pretzel crust pizza is always good. It's good. So this is a little bit of a letdown here. A little letdown. I mean, it's still, I did get a stuffed crust pizza out of the deal, but It's not what I wanted. I wanted that pretzel crust. But anyways, I'm just gonna end this video for now. Quit blabbing. If you guys have ordered this already, like I said, it just came out today. It's their first day back with the pretzel crust. It's like a soft opening, a soft release of it. I guess they're gonna go balls out and promote it here, but this is kind of like a slow time. They're just kind of like, they released it and they're gonna give it a few days and then they're supposed to nail it out with the promotion and all that. So it's like I said, first day back, maybe a new crew didn't know what the heck they were doing, but I don't know. I'm not getting pretzel crust off of this. But anyways, like I said, I'm just gonna leave this as inconclusive because I'll be rating it as a stuffed crust pizza, which isn't what this is. It's supposed to be the pretzel. So yeah, but anyways, yeah. But like I said, go grab one. These pizzas are always good. Like I said, if you like it, if you're looking forward to it, leave a comment. Otherwise, just say hello. Like and subscribe. I got a lot of great content. I was on vacation. I'm back from vacation now. As you can see, there's snow in the background. I'm no longer in Texas. But there's a lot of great releases coming out. I got the nacho fries from Subway come out on, I think, the 1st. Then I also got Pizza Hut has their little cheese ball thingy pizzas that's out. I got to do that one. Taco Bell has something, but since this one just came out today, I wanted to jump on it and I get this. But anyways, like I said, I'm leaving this as inconclusive. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Maybe I'll try to get my hands on just a straight up one again, order again, see what happens. Not today, of course, but in the next few days, I'll try to order it and see if they do me right next time. Otherwise, I will let you guys go. But like I said, this is available, so go grab it. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you all for watching. You guys rock. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I'm back again. Yeah, you can't get rid of me that easy. In my little bit of time here, I know I left my review as inconclusive, but I did look up some videos on there, and some of the other crusts kind of look similar to this. I don't know what to say, guys, but I don't mean to beat a dead horse here, but I guess if this is what the crust is, I guess I'll just have to throw a rating at it there. It is nice because they do put a lot of cheese in this pizza. That is a good crust. A lot of cheese in there. But as far as rating this goes, it's tough. I want to rate it high. I can give it a good rating as a stuffed crust, because as a stuffed crust, this is pretty good. The toppings are on there, a good amount of toppings, a nice amount of cheese in the crust. So overall, this would be a good pizza. That's actually a good chunk of cheese in there. And it's like chewy when you eat it, which is good. So it definitely is a good pizza. But I'm just going to have to look at other reviews and see what they think. But a couple of them, it kind of look the same as this. But typically when you get a pretzel crust, it's just like brown. It looks like you get one of those big twist pizzas from Aunt Annie's or whatever it's called. It looks like something like that. It doesn't look like this. But anyways, so to end this video and to close the door on this one, like I said, other pizzas look the same as this. So I'm just going to go ahead and give it a review. I wish this one was more pretzel-y, but taste-wise, everything, the toppings, the cheese and everything, I'm still going to give it a 9. They still got the cheese sauce on there. Like I said, you got the salt. But I'm just kind of confused on this one. I don't know, guys. Like I said, if you guys have gotten this, let me know if it looks the same as this or not. Or if you got the regular version and it did look like the traditional crust. Maybe they changed things up this year. This is the first day it's out, so maybe things have changed. A lot can happen in a time when something's off. They can change things up and make it something entirely different. But anyways, let me know your thoughts on this. And then I will let you go again. So have a good day, everyone. Thank you, guys. If you made it this far in the video, you guys rock. Bye-bye.